What's up, King Canelo? Undisputed champion. Undisputed champ. Undisputed champ, man. And everybody want to hate on Canelo, man, because he undisputed, man. Be salty, man. Why you want to hate on my nigga, man? You want to hate on Canelo. But your favorite fighter ain't doing shit in boxing. Nothing. Sitting around waiting for a Canelo stimulus package. That's what they waiting on, Canelo stimulus package, man. Shouts out to North Carolina last night. Was on the ropes for a little minute last night, but they came back. We got the push. Looking at my records this week, I done went 3-2. 3-2 this week. We're gonna try to get this win today, Friday. We got Boise State tonight. We'll put that in the win book. We got NBA tonight too, man. NBA. Let's look at this. Let's look at the slate tonight. It's a nice little slate tonight too. Utah Jazz took one of my parlays down last night. We had the Utah Jazz, Toronto +2, and then we had the Clippers on the money line. All right, yeah, there's plenty of games tonight, man. So, all right. So we're going to do our first pick. We're going to go into the Detroit and the Cleveland game in the NBA. And we're going to take Detroit with that 5. We're going to take Detroit +5, man, in the NBA for Friday. Take Detroit +5. So I want y'all to win, man. You know what I'm saying? I want you to win. I want you to win. I want you to come up. You know what I'm saying? There we go. I'm gonna give you another play in the NBA. We're gonna take Houston +6.5. So you got Detroit +5, Houston +6.5. And for our last pick, we're gonna take you know what? We're going to take Minnesota, man, +3 over the Lake Show. We're going to roll with Karl-Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards tonight, +3. That's going to be our 3-team parlay for Friday in the NBA, man. Detroit +5, Houston plus 6.5. Minnesota plus 3. That's what we rocking with, man. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to come up, you know. See, I don't work for Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So the motherfuckers that work for Vegas, man, they'll set you up to lose every trip, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll set you up, man, to lose it all. So I ain't got no sponsors. I'm doing this from the ground, from the bottom up, getting it out the mud. Like I ain't got no computers, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going off of experience in NBA, NFL, college basketball, and college football, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can look at the spreads, man, and 9 times out of 10, it'll tell you who gonna win and who gonna lose. But you know, if you ain't locked in, you gonna go down because you don't know what's going on. I stay locked in, man. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. You know, I stay locked in. I know what's going on. So I don't let ESPN and all those little other channels knock my focus off. Cause they'll gas you up to take some L's. So I would never listen to anybody. If they come on, anybody that's on YouTube, they say they stay in Vegas. I listen to none of them, man. Because they straight up, they work for Vegas. They work for Vegas, man. Vegas is paying them to tell them that. Like, they paying them, you know what I'm saying? They paying them to tell them, like, look, we want you to tell the masses to take this team, and then everybody take this team, and then you lose. Like, that's all, it's all about a game, man. Like, they want you to lose. Vegas wants you to lose. Like, you ain't gonna never hear nobody from Vegas say, oh, I want you to win. Nah, he don't want you to win. He wants you to lose. He wants you to lose, man. I want you to win. I want you to win, man. But shouts out to North Carolina, man. You know what I'm saying? I had North Carolina on a couple parlays last night. And they saved me. I had to sweat it out for a minute. But they saved me, though. So, shouts out to North Carolina, man. Mac Brown now. At first, I thought they was going to fold. I was like, I seen the score. Like, the score alert came up on my phone. Like, Pittsburgh up 23 to, I think it was 23-7. Yeah, it was 23-7 and shit. I'm like, oh man, motherfucking North Carolina about to go up here and just lay down. Just lay down on me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then next thing I know, like I said, about 5 minutes later, we got another text message like, oh, North Carolina touchdown. Like, why can't we? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then we got another one. No, what really pissed me off was when North Carolina had got that second touchdown and they tried to go for 2. And I'm like, why would you go for 2? Just kick the extra point. Like, you still down. That would have put them down 9 if they would have just kicked the extra point, but they didn't. They tried to go for 2 and didn't get it. So I'm like, damn. So it made them down 10. And I'm like, oh man, like that's gonna fuck the spread up. Like, Matt Brown just fucked us. So luckily they played some defense, and next thing you know, it was 23-23 going into overtime and shit. I'm like, shit, we good. You're going into overtime, like, and you know, they lost by 7, but you know that's a push, and it's not a loser. And on the ticket, you just ain't gonna get paid for that game, but your ticket's still alive. I had them on look at my notes again. I had North Carolina on a 10-team parlay. See, when I go to the casino, man, I don't be playing around, man. Like I, I'm addicted to, you know what I'm saying, 10-team parlays, 11-team parlays, you know what I'm saying, 18 parlays, 19 parlays. Like that's the stuff that I do, man. I love doing that, man. You know, I had North Carolina on, yeah, that was on a 10-team parlay last night. 10-team parlay. So I got 9 more plays to go on that parlay. But we'll take that win. We'll take it. We'll always take it. You know what I'm saying? As long as it ain't no loss, we'll take it. But yeah, I was disappointed in Utah Jazz last night, man. We could have hit on another parlay in the NBA last night, fucking around with the Utah Jazz and shit, man. You know, Donovan Mitchell and them, like, I thought they, you know, they go on the road. I done took Indiana before, you know, in the NBA, and they folded on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll be rumbling during the first half and shit. They start fading away. In the fourth quarter, they get blown all the way out. So I'm like, I thought the same thing was gonna happen in Utah last night. Like I had Utah -7 last night. I took the spread down because it was at 8.5, so I took it down to 7. So I'm like, let me see if I can slide through the door with this sack. No, I knew after the first quarter when the score was tied or Utah was down like 4 or 5 points. I was like, oh man, Utah gonna lose tonight. Man. The first quarter in the NBA will tell you everything, man. You know what I'm saying? The first quarter will tell you everything. And then we got college basketball tonight. We got mass college basketball tonight, man. Let me see. Yeah, we got a full slate, man. Full slate. Hey, you want me to give you another lock of the night in college basketball? Robert Morris plus 23.5 over Kentucky. There's no way in fuck Kentucky gonna cover 20. What's the spread? 23.5? Nah, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? Give me Robert Morris plus 23.5. Like, man, fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Overrated and shit. You know, Kentucky overrated than a motherfucker. All right, we're gonna go with, all right, we got Robert Morris plus 23.5. You know, we're gonna take Kansas -25 over Tarleton State. That's a blowout. That's blowout city all day long. 25, yeah, Kansas will cover that. They'll cover that tonight. So take Robert Morris plus 23.5 and Kansas -25. You know what I'm saying? That's easy money. That's easy work right there, man. Easy work. What else we got today? It's kind of a little sneaky little game right here. You know what? And we're going to take Indiana State. They playing Purdue. Indiana State plus 23.5. You know what I'm saying? That shit, Purdue overrated, man. Like, there's no way. 23.5, yeah, I'm gonna take that. Indiana State. Man, and the odds makers they just be throwing numbers out there, man. Like, they just be throwing shit out here. I'm gonna give you another one too. Like, look, this is a sleeper team right here. Y'all probably don't even know nothing about this team. This team called Brown. They playing North Carolina. I'm gonna take Brown plus 22.5. You know what I'm saying? And then the marquee games tonight is Villanova and UCLA. Yeah, Villanova, UCLA. That's at 11:30 tonight. What's the spread? You know what, man? This Jay Wright versus dude that He used to coach for the Cincinnati Bearcats. Nick Cronin. Yeah, Nick Cronin versus Jay Rank. That's gonna be a good game, man. See, that's gonna be a tight game, like a 2-point, 3-point game. Like, so when it's tight like that, man, we gotta take Villanova, man. We're gonna take Villanova in the fold, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that game. I think this game will go all the way down to the wire because they put this up last. This game don't start till 11:30 tonight. Like, so I would take Villanova plus the 4. So we got Indiana State plus 23.5. We got Kansas. Down. Locks for the night. Kansas minus 25 to Indiana State. Get this money, man. So get this money. Plus 25. Indiana State plus 25. Oh, Robert Morris plus 24. All the points. And you know who else we taking? Or just the 4 team. In Kansas minus 25. Indiana State plus 25. Robert Morris plus 24. And we gonna take Niagara plus 19.5 playing Ohio State. Numbers inflated, man. The numbers inflated. I wish I would know the numbers from Army and Duke, man. They ain't even got it up yet. But 4 teamer, we're gonna take Kansas, Indiana State, Robert Morris, and Niagara. That's the 4 team parlay in college basketball. And we got the 3-team parlay in the NBA, Detroit, Houston, and Minnesota. You already know who we liked in college basketball. Up for the free play for Friday, Boise State. I want you to come up, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you some paper this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Come back, holler at me again, and we'll keep it rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow it goes down. It's going down no more. Everything going down. And North Carolina had no run game at all yesterday. 42 yards rushing. And I'm gonna be going live too, man. Tomorrow during the games, I'm gonna go live during all the games, starting at 12 o'clock. We trying to big boy cash out this weekend. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you a play for Saturday. For Saturday, man. I'm gonna give you a play for Saturday. if you ain't got Texas on your parlay this weekend, I don't know what's going. I don't know, man. Like that's blowout city too. Texas playing Kansas. The spread is 30. The spread is it's at 31 now, right? I got it at 25. I got Texas minus 25. Shit, spread at 31. Yeah. That's blowout city. I see some shit like 70. It might be 70. Shit, man, it might get 70 points on Kansas. Kansas is trash. I mean, completely trash. You know what I'm saying? I done seen them get 30, 35 point spreads. Can't even cover a 35. If you can't cover a 35 point spread, that's 5 motherfucking touchdowns, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can't even cover 5 touchdowns. You got a 5 touchdown lead and you can't even cover that shit, man. It's trash. You gotta have Texas on your parlay. Let's start off with some. Man, you know what? You need to put South Florida on your parlay today. They play tonight. They play Cincinnati, man. Like, Cincinnati overrated than a motherfucker. Like, they overrated. I'm glad they dropped their motherfucking ass, man, because they ain't been covering shit. Nothing. Like, they was another team I had last week on a parlay. I'm thinking like, you know, they was in college game. They came to Cincinnati and shit. I'm like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Cincinnati they gonna turn up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, man, they was out there struggling with motherfucking Tulsa and shit. Almost lost to the motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take South Florida tonight plus the motherfucking 24 and a 24 point spread. Hell yeah. Cincinnati ain't covering no goddamn 24 point spread. They're gonna win the game, but they're gonna be in a dogfight, man. South Florida gonna get up for them, man. Like, I won't be surprised if Cincinnati lost. Like, for real. Like, they overrated as fuck. If they get in the top 4 when the season over with, man, they gonna get blown the fuck out. Like, they don't want to see no Georgia. They don't want to see no motherfucking Alabama. They don't want. I think they can beat Oregon. Oregon ain't that explosive and shit. Like, Cincinnati fuck around and beat Oregon. But they definitely don't want to see no motherfucking Ohio State. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ohio State turned all the way up on UC. Stomp UC in the ground on national TV and be all ugly and shit. It'll be ugly. They were like, damn, UC out here getting murdered. Like, damn, what you thought, motherfucker? Got overrated ass and shit. They put them right there at 5 too. Like, you know what I'm saying? If one of these other teams folds, gonna slide Cincinnati in the top 4 and shit, and then they gonna go up against, and they gonna get murdered, man. Like, I'm not buying that Cincinnati shit, man. I'm not buying that shit. For me, for my eyes, the best team in the country is Georgia, man, hands down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Georgia, like, they smacking shit. You know, and they ain't even been giving up shit. You know what I'm saying? Georgia been smacking motherfuckers, right? Alabama been looking shaky. Like last week, like, man, they was a 28.5 point favorite at home, 28.5. Like, and I ain't even fuck with that game. Like, I skipped over the Alabama LSU game last week, but I'm like, damn, a 28.5 point spread last week. God damn, man. How I miss out on that? I don't know. But they were supposed to lose that game for real. Like, Alabama was supposed to lose that game for real. So, Alabama overrated this year, man. They gonna go down. They gonna lose to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? They gonna lose to Georgia, and then they gonna be out of the top four. Like, boot. And then they gonna Cincinnati weak ass schedule. They gonna probably slide in because Ohio State got to play Michigan State and Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to rumble and shit. Like, you know, so. But yeah, those are the plays we rolling with for the day, man. We rolling with them. I hope y'all wrote everything down, man. I'm gonna go over it again, man. We got Detroit, Houston, Minnesota in the NBA. Boise State, college football. And college basketball, we got Kansas, Indiana State, Robert Morris, and Niagara. That's what we doing today, man. You know what I'm saying? We here to win. You know what I'm saying? You're hearing it from OG. We're here to win, man. When you come on my page, I try to do the best to make sure that you win. You know, in gambling, you can't win every day. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't set up like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't win every day, man. But as long as we win, have more winning days than losing days, that's all that matters. Like I said, we 3-2 this week. I got VIP picks. You know, college basketball for this weekend, college football, NFL. Hey, it's going down, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do. If you know what I'm saying? You want in on these plays. 4 plays for 25. And the 4 plays could come from anything. I can give you, 2 college football and 2 NBA plays. That'd be considered 4 plays. You know, you gotta have a Cash App or a PayPal. You know what I'm saying? Get in the game for the VIP picks for this weekend. Cash out. We're gonna cash out, man. Like I said, shouts out to North Carolina. I saved that motherfucking 10-team parlay for me. Like, saved it. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of parlays with North Carolina. I was like, yeah, like that shit was crazy, man. Like, gambling, it's like an adrenaline rush, man. Like last night, that was an adrenaline rush. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh came out, guns blazing, touchdown. I'm like, damn, man, what the fuck? What the fuck is Matt Brown doing up there and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they slowly crept in the game. Touchdown, North Carolina. Touchdown, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here, motherfucker, like, bruh, like, what's going on? Like, I know y'all ain't giving up on the season like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go out fighting and shit. So, shouts out to North Carolina, man. Like I said, we fucking with Boise State tonight. They're gonna turn up. That's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock kickoff. I'll be back tomorrow. We're doing the games. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, man. I can't wait for this shit to start off, man. You know what I'm what I'm saying? Like, it's like right after I put my money down on this shit, like I'll be ready for the games to kick off, like right in and there. Like, man, let's go. Like kick off right now type shit. You know what I'm saying? But wait though. We got the plays in, you know what I'm saying? I gave y'all the plays, you know what I'm saying? Put that shit together, man. Go get paid. Go get that cheese. You know what I'm saying? They got that shit. You know. See games during the week, you gotta go light. You know what I'm saying? Go week. The weekend, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's when you bring out, you know what I'm saying, 50s, 40s, you know, hundreds. If you're $100 player, you know what I'm saying? That's when you bring them out on the weekend. You know, that's when you're trying to get that major cash. Let's see, any new? Oh yeah, the news and Odell and with the Rams and shit. Huh. I don't. I don't think that shit gonna do. You know what, man? The Rams going all in, trying to win the Super Bowl this year. Like I ain't knocking them. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't knocking y'all. But I don't think Matthew Stafford gonna win the motherfucking Super Bowl, man. Like I just can't see Matthew Stafford beating Tom Brady, beating motherfucking Aaron Rodgers. I can't see that shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how many weapons he got on offense, and defense, and all that shit. I just saw them. They just got murdered by somebody last week and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't see Stafford. I'm like, bro, you know how many years I've been watching Matthew Stafford, man? You know what I'm saying? You know how many years I've been watching him, and he ain't did shit. You had Megatron. Man, you had Megatron, man, one of the top 5 wide receivers of all time. Shit, like they had 2 motherfuckers out there checking Megatron. He was so beastie. It wasn't no one DB. Nah, it was motherfucking safety and the DB checking motherfucking Megatron shit. He completely took over the whole one side, wherever side of the field Megatron was on. All the defense was on that side, and you ain't do shit with Megatron. You know what I'm saying? Now they trying to say, oh, Matthew Stafford, oh, we going all in. Well, all right, everybody else going all in too. Like, I just can't see Matthew Stafford beating Brady and Rodgers. I don't see it, man. Now, if you got to see some shit like, yeah, you got to get revenge. First of all, you got to get back on Kyler Murray now. Like they just turned up on you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get past Kyler Murray first, you know, and cause the Rams beat Tampa Bay. Like, you know what I'm saying? They turned up on gold. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, gold, like, damn, y'all turned up on me, but you know, this regular season, so it don't even matter. Like, but when the playoffs come, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I made so much money last year, man. Fucking with Gold Brady and shit, you know what I'm saying? Go back and check my stats on YouTube and shit, man. You know, I got that Go Cash out on there from last year. You know, we're gonna get paid in the NFL this year. Man, I don't even think I gave y'all. Nah, I ain't even give y'all an NFL pick this week. Let me give you an NFL pick, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you an NFL play too. All right. Right off the bat, we got ATL in Dallas. So we gonna take ATL, man, plus that 9. ATL +9 in NFL. Yeah. Like I said, I want you to come up, man. I want you to come up. Y'all the motherfuckers want you to lose and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I want you to come up. Go smack that ass. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, damn, how you keep hitting these licks and shit? Don't even worry about that. You know what I'm saying? You see, when I was a motherfucker, long time ago, I used to cap games, man. That shit was fun, man. Like, first learning out how to cap these games. Shit, first jump off into something. You know, they get out on you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Over time, you just keep doing this shit, man. Now it's super decent. Now you can do that shit off your phone. You know what I'm saying? The casinos be having a better odds, though. That's why I like going to the casino. Man, they odds be on some ridiculous shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come over here, man. Motherfucking shit on the phone ain't getting these odds. You ain't getting these odds on the phone. You gotta come up here. Up, shit. Damn, supposed to snow this weekend. It's crazy. I don't know what part of the city y'all from or country y'all from, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Indiana and shit. Take ATL, man, +9, man. It's gonna be your play. NFL. Y'all got the plays for the day, man. You got the plays. Like I said, I'll be back on here tomorrow for the game start, or during the games. 12 o'clock tomorrow.